Listen up. Life isn't about sitting around, hoping things magically fall into place. No one is coming to save you. No one cares if you succeed or fail, if you're rich or broke, if you're happy or miserable. The world keeps moving whether you make something of yourself or not. So you've got two choices. Sit there, complain, and watch everyone else get ahead, or stand up and take what's yours. People love to make excuses. Oh, but it's hard. No shit, it's hard. You think the top 1% got there by accident? Oh, you think they woke up one day and found themselves in a penthouse driving a supercar, living life on their terms? No, they put in the work. They played the game, they sacrificed, and they won. And if you're not willing to do the same, you deserve to stay exactly where you are. Most of you are soft. You've been lied to your entire life. Be patient. Good things come to those who wait. No, they don't. Good things come to those who hustle, those who take risks, those who put themselves in uncomfortable situations and grow from them. If you're not making money, if you're not building your body, if you're not becoming smarter every single day, then you're losing. Every second you waste watching nonsense, playing video games, or complaining about your life is another second that someone else is using to get ahead of you. I hear people say, I don't have time. Really? You don't have time? You wake up at 10 a.m., scroll on your phone for an hour, watch Netflix in the evening, go out on weekends, and you don't have time? No, you're just lazy. No, you're just lazy. You have the same 24 hours as everyone else. The difference is, the winners use those 24 hours to build an empire while you waste yours chasing distractions. Discipline is the foundation of success. Motivation is fleeting. You won't always feel like working out, making money, or learning new skills. But guess what? Winners do it anyway. Because they understand one simple truth: how you feel doesn't matter. The results are all that count. No one cares if you're tired. No one cares if you're having a bad day. The only thing that matters is whether you did what needed to be done. You need to stop being emotional about success. You're out here crying about how unfair life is, how you had a tough childhood, how the system is against you. Let me tell you something. The system doesn't care. The world doesn't care. You either play the game and win, or you get crushed. Simple. The rich get richer, and the weak get left behind. If you're not strong enough to take what you want, you'll never have it. Money is power, and power is freedom. If you're broke, you're a slave. You wake up when they tell you, you work when they tell you, you eat when they allow you, and you get paid just enough to survive, but never enough to bring us up. You accept it. You accept that life. Why? Because you've been programmed to. They tell you, work hard, get a job, save money, retire at 65. And like a good little pawn, you follow the script. Meanwhile, the elites are out here printing money, controlling industries, and making sure you stay exactly where they want you. You think wealth is out of reach? It's not. The internet exists. You can make money from anywhere, at any time, if you have the right mindset and the right knowledge. But most of you don't want to learn. You'd rather stay in your comfort zone, doing the same things, expecting different results. That's insanity. If you want to be rich, you need to change. You need to start thinking differently, acting differently, and surrounding yourself with winners. Because if you're hanging around broke, lazy people, guess what? You'll be broke and lazy too. Your circle determines your success. If your friends aren't making money, if they're not pushing themselves, if they're not focused on self-improvement, then they're holding you back. And you need to cut them off. Oh, but they're my friends. So what? Are they helping you grow? Are they making you richer? Are they pushing you to be better? No? Then why are you still wasting your time? Weak men make excuses. Strong men make money. Strong men build themselves physically, mentally, and financially. If you're fat, if you're broke, if you're lazy, it's no one's fault but yours. Harsh, maybe. Oh, but the truth doesn't care about your feelings. You have to take responsibility for where you are in life. The moment you accept that every failure, every mistake, every setback is on you, is the moment you become unstoppable. Because once you own your life, you also own your power to change it. There are two types of people in this world: those who take and those who get taken from. The weak exist to serve the strong. That's the reality. If you don't want to be at the bottom, you need to stop acting like someone who belongs at the bottom. That means waking up early, hitting the gym, learning high-income skills, networking with winners, and eliminating every distraction that's slowing you down. Success isn't some mystical secret. It's a formula. Discipline plus work ethic plus relentless execution equals success. That's it. You don't need luck. You don't need handouts. You just need to stop making excuses and start putting in the work. Do you know how many people have insane potential but waste it because they can't control their own mind? They let fear, doubt, and laziness rob them of everything they could be. Don't be one of those people. So, every day is a chance to get better. Every hour is an opportunity to move closer to your goals, but only if you're willing to put in the effort. Most people won't. Most people will keep living average lives, complaining about how unfair everything is. But you have a choice. You can be the one who breaks the cycle. You can be the one who wins. But it starts with action. It starts today. You want to be successful? Then act like it. Start living like someone who deserves success. Move with purpose. Speak with confidence. Speak with confidence. Handle your business like a man who knows he's going to win. Because once you truly believe you're unstoppable, the world has no choice but to get out of your way. Now, get up and get to work. Let me ask you something. What is your excuse? What is the pathetic little reason you tell yourself when you wake up every morning and look in the mirror? Because I already know most of you are full of excuses. Oh, I wasn't born rich. Oh, I wasn't born rich. Oh, I have bad genetics. Oh, my parents didn't support me. Shut up. No one cares. Life is a battlefield. Winners win, losers lose. That's all there is to it. You want to be rich? You want to be powerful? You want to walk into a room and people respect you without you even saying a word. Then you need to start living like a man who deserves that level of success. And let me tell you something. Most of you don't. Most of you are too comfortable. You wake up, check your phone, go to your mediocre job, come home, watch some brain-dead Netflix show, and then repeat. Show, and then repeat. And you wonder why you're not successful. You live like a loser. You think like a loser. And guess what? Losers don't win. Do you know why I don't have sympathy for people who are broke? Because being broke is a choice. You can learn how to make money. You can learn how to invest, how to network, how to leverage the internet to build wealth. But no, you'd rather sit there scrolling TikTok, consuming nonsense, instead of using that same device to change your life. I don't want to hear about your circumstances. I don't care if you were born poor. I don't care if life is unfair. Do you think the world is fair? Do you think the billionaires running the planet sit around crying about fairness? No, they play the game and win. And you sit there like a little peasant complaining about how hard life is while they laugh at you from their private jets. Wake up. You see these people living in luxury, driving Lamborghinis, flying first class, living in penthouses, and you tell yourself, oh, they're just lucky. No, they're not. They understood something you don't. They understood that success is about control. Controlling your time, controlling your money, controlling your emotions, controlling your reality. Right now, you are a slave, a cog in the machine. You wake up at the time they tell you, go to work when they tell you, get paid what they allow you to make, and then you spend your free time consuming the distractions they created for you. Netflix, video games, junk food, alcohol, social media, everything designed to keep you weak, broke, and controlled. And you just accept it. Pathetic. You want to break free? You want to be the one in control? Then you need to become valuable. Money doesn't go to people who deserve it. It goes to people who create value. And what value do you bring? Be honest. Are you skilled? Yeah. Do you have knowledge that people will pay for? Can you make things happen? If the answer is no, then why are you surprised that you're struggling? You need to develop high-income skills. Sales, marketing, investing, persuasion, business strategy. These are the things that make people rich. Yeah. And instead of learning these skills, what do? You waste your time on nonsense. If you're not actively learning how to increase your value, then you deserve to be broke. That's just the reality. And let's talk about your body. Because if you're weak, if you're out of shape, if you have no energy, how do you expect to dominate anything? You can't even control your own physique, and you think you can control millions of dollars. Absurd. A real man is in peak physical shape. A real man is strong, fast, and disciplined. And don't tell me you don't have time to train. You have time. You just don't have discipline. Wake up early. Go to the gym. Lift heavy. Train like a warrior. Because life is war. And if you're weak, you're gonna get crushed. Every second you spend being lazy, another man is out there training harder, getting stronger, getting richer, and getting ahead of you. You think it's a game? It's not. It's survival. And let me tell you something about women. You think women want weak, broke, undisciplined men? No. Women want winners. They want men with ambition, with drive, with power. You don't get that by sitting around complaining. You get that by becoming a man of status. And status comes from one thing: success. You need to start playing the long game. Everyone wants quick money, instant results, overnight success. That's not how it works. The men at the top spent years building their empires. They put in the work when no one was watching. They sacrificed. They stayed disciplined. They stayed disciplined. They stayed focused. And what about you? Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to work in silence, grind when no one believes in you, push through failure after failure? Because if you're not, then you'll never make it. Period. Look at the people around you. If they're not pushing you to be better, they're holding you back. Your environment shapes you. If your friends are broke, weak, and lazy, then you'll be broke, weak, and lazy. Cut them off. Surround yourself with winners. Learn from them. Absorb their mindset. Your mind is your most powerful weapon. If you think like a loser, you'll be a loser. You'll be a loser. If you think like a king, you'll become one. Everything starts in your head. The moment you decide that you refuse to be average, that's the moment everything changes. Because once you make that decision, your actions will follow. You need to stop seeking comfort. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. The more comfortable you are, the weaker you become. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Push yourself beyond your limits, because that's where growth happens. And let's be real, most of you won't do this. Most of you will hear this, get fired up for a few hours, and then go right back to your old habits. That's why most people stay average. But for the few of you who actually take action, who actually make the decision to change, you'll look back in a year and realize that this was the moment that set you apart. Because the truth is, success is simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. Work harder than everyone else. Learn faster than everyone else. Stay more disciplined than everyone else. And refuse to quit. That's it. You do that and you win. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep living like a peasant? Or are you going to take control and become the man you were meant to be? The choice is yours. But remember this, every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. And every moment you delay is a moment someone else is using to get ahead of you. Now get up, get moving, and go take what's yours. Let's get one thing straight. Your life is your fault. Every single thing about your existence, from your bank balance to your body, to your status, to the respect you get from others, is a direct result of the choices you've made. And if you're not where you want to be, it's because you're choosing to be weak, lazy, and average. That might be hard to hear, but it's the truth. And until you accept that truth, nothing in your life will change. You want to know the difference between winners and losers? Winners take full responsibility. They don't blame society, the economy, their parents, or their circumstances. They look at their situation and say, it's on me to fix this. You need to understand that nobody cares. Nobody is coming to make your life easier. Nobody is going to feel bad for you. Yeah, feel bad for you. Life is a game and the weak get crushed. The moment you start thinking like a victim, you've already lost. The moment you sit there and think, it's not fair, you've already accepted that you're going to stay at the bottom. Because life isn't fair. It never was, and it never will be. You have to stop playing by the rules that were designed to keep you weak. They tell you to be patient, to work hard at a dead-end job, to save money, and that one day you'll be rewarded. Let me tell you something. There's no reward for being average. No reward for being average. No one is handing out medals for participation in the real world. You either win or you lose, period. And let's talk about time, because most of you are wasting it. You act like you have forever, like you can just wait for the right moment to start chasing your goals. Newsflash, there is no right moment. There is only now. And every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. While you sit around watching Netflix, someone else is building their empire. While you hit snooze on your alarm, someone else is up grinding. And when the day comes that you realize you wasted your entire life, it'll be too late. Success is not complicated. It's just rare because most people are too weak to do what it takes. It's about discipline. It's about consistency. So, it's about showing up and putting in the work every single day, whether you feel like it or not. Look at your daily habits. Are they taking you closer to your goals or further away? Because your future is being built right now. Every decision you make is shaping the life you'll have a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And most of you are making the wrong decisions. You're choosing comfort over growth. You're choosing distraction over focus. And then you wonder why nothing is changing. If you want to be rich, act like a rich man before you have money. Learn skills, build discipline, master your emotions, and take risks. If you want to be respected, move like someone who commands respect. Stand tall, speak with confidence, handle your business. If you want to be powerful, develop strength, physically, mentally, financially. Your circle matters. If the people around you aren't pushing you to be better, they're dragging you down. Most of you are surrounded by losers who do nothing but complain and waste time. You need to start cutting people off. Oh, but they're my friends. So what? Are they helping you win? Are they making you stronger? Or are they holding you back? If they're not assets, they're liabilities. And you need to start treating them as such. And let me be clear, becoming successful will be painful. It will be lonely. It will require you to do things that 99% of people are too weak to do. You will have to make sacrifices. You will have to say no to things you once enjoyed. You will have to push through days when you feel like quitting. But guess what? That's what separates winners from losers. Winners embrace the pain. They understand that every struggle, every sacrifice, every challenge is just another step toward victory. They don't run from discomfort. They seek it because they know that comfort is the enemy of greatness. You see these men living in luxury, traveling the world, driving supercars, and you think, oh, they're just lucky. No, they're not. They built themselves into the kind of men who deserve that life. And until you do the same, you'll never have it. And let's talk about women for a second, because most of you don't understand how the world works. You think you deserve a high-quality woman while being a low-quality man. It doesn't work like that. Women are attracted to winners. They want men who are strong, dominant, successful, and in control. If you're broke, weak, and insecure, why would any woman choose you over a man who has his life together? You need to become undeniable. You need to build yourself into a man that no one can ignore. And that means mastering every area of your life. Your finances, your body, your mindset, your social skills. You need to be the total package. And no, it won't happen overnight. It will take years. But so what? The time is going to pass anyway. You can either spend it building your empire or waste it like 99% of people do. The choice is yours. And don't give me that "I don't have time" excuse. You have time for the things you prioritize. If you can spend hours scrolling social media, watching YouTube, playing video games, then you have time to work on yourself. You just don't have the discipline to use it wisely. Success is simple. Cut out distractions. Stop making excuses. Work harder than everyone else. Stay disciplined even when you don't feel like it. Surround yourself with winners. Keep learning, keep improving, keep pushing. Do this for 1 year and your life will completely change. Do this for 5 years and you'll be unrecognizable. Do this for a decade and you'll be untouchable. But most of you won't do it. Most of you will read this, feel inspired for a few minutes, and then go right back to your old habits. That's why most people stay broke. That's why most people never reach their potential. Because they lack the one thing that truly separates the successful from the failures: relentless execution. Closing remarks? Here they are. You have 2 choices right now. You can either take action and start building the life you want, or you can keep doing what you've always done and stay exactly where you are. No one is going to do it for you. No one is going to hand you anything. It's all on you. You're either a predator or prey, a king or a peasant. A winner or a loser. So what's it going to be? Now stop reading and start executing. The world belongs to those who take it.